Peace, world. I'm your host, the Enlightened One, aka Highly Gifted, back with another final say. So, this is my overall based around the mental stability, mental health, mental hygiene video. So, basically, what I'm doing here is my point. I'm gonna make a quick video just stating everything that I said to sum it up, briefly. So, you want to read some books, you want to get some rest, you want to drink some water, you want to work on self-discipline, work on trying to keep yourself as disciplined as possible when you come to adverse and diverse situations. Always try to stay level-headed and humble and sincere. Another thing, you can work on and you should work on is self-awareness. Keep your awareness as high as possible when it comes to dealing with people, dealing with situations, dealing with your finances, dealing with just everything that's essential in your life and to your life, loved ones, things like that. Another thing you want to do moving forward, when you can compile majority of the things I just said, is that always look to make decisions based around your spirit and or let it come from your soul. That means it's going to come from the right place, because as long as your spirit and your soul is in the right place, you can always make decisions based around that. It can be a situation or a person or a corporation or a family member, anything. It won't be from a bad place as long as you have a good spirit and your soul is in the right place. Vice versa, as long as you have a good soul and your spirit is in the right place. When you deal with people, the way you deal with them, the way you're going to answer them, from their perspective, however they may have knew you. Like for myself, I'm going to use me as I do often on the show. How I was at one stretch through my life, I could understand for some people that haven't encountered me in a long stretch of my life, maybe a 10-year window, maybe even a 5-year window for certain people or for certain situations that I haven't really maybe had a conversation with a person, or I haven't dealt with them in such a long stretch. So now they're encountering a different person, for us psychologically, for us spiritually, for us mentally, where I'm at, far as how I'm embracing things in life, with my sincerity, with my modesty, with being humble, with understanding who I am, where I am, and where I'm going with my life and in my life, no matter what comes along. So that means somebody could come along with billions of dollars with a plan and a scheme for me to make money off it legitimately, and whatever blueprint or ideas I had, and they say, yo, come on, let's go this way, you could do this. That's from my perspective, that would be their direction, because I have to go with what they're saying and the way they're saying, and that is important to me, because when you doing things and you staying, self-aware, things like that don't happen, and you still are able to stay focused, and you're able to concentrate and hone in on what's relevant in your life, so you know where you're going at all costs, and you know who's going to be with you, like I said in previous videos, who's going to be with you on your path and on your journey. And that's all that should matter. That's all that should matter, guys. You know who's going to be with you on your path and in your journey, and you know whoever you guys pray to, you know who I pray to, the Most High. So whoever you pray to, just make sure that you pray to whoever that is, and you do that humbly and gracefully, and may He watch, or in my case, may the Most High watch, and you do what you got to do, and the Most High will guide you the rest of the way. So you don't have to worry about what somebody else ever is into. So that helps with the reading, the getting the rest, the drinking the water, the other steps that I'm saying. And then as you start to implement that, now you can start working on physical healing for yourself. Doing push-ups in the morning, maybe 10. Then 10 at night, that's 20 a day. So you do that for 5 days, you got 100 push-ups. So you work that out, you'll be fine. And now that can set in for you a little bit. Then as you get a little bit more comfortable, that will take other things out your life. Unnecessary TV, unnecessary music, unnecessary eating, unnecessary, dealing with people you don't need to deal with, people you don't need to see, people you don't need to encounter. And it's not that they're negative or they're bad people or they're going in the wrong direction. It's just that you're not going in the direction that they're going. And they can be headed upward. They could be on an upward spiral because you always want to see, and we always want to see people advance in life. That's what we do on Final Say. Always. We always about advancement. However, people paths have to align when you advancing in life. When you get on a certain mental and psychological path, and you have certain mental stability and psychological stability, and you have mental hygiene and the other things that I referenced to when I started the video, you can align, but it have to be at the same rate as the next person, and it have to be aligned. So it's mutually and it's organically and naturally that you guys aligned and connect together to do a business venture or to do whatever that may be, socializing, fraternizing, but just to try to make it work. This is why we have mental problems a lot of times, because mentally now we felt or seen as if, because we deal with people or dealt with a person for X amount of time, that we know them through the course of time. A person could be 30 and they could just be getting to know themselves. A person could be 22 getting to know themselves. And by the time they get 30, they may know themselves better than that person that was getting to know themselves when they was 30. Or it could be the person that's 30 that's getting to know themselves, and now that they know themselves, the person that's 22 may not get to know themselves till they 44, till they 55. So remember, age is just a number, you guys. Mentality. Your mentality has the rank supreme in any situation that you're dealing with. Any situation that you're dealing with. So I just wanted to put that out there, you guys, for everybody to do like an overall about all those skits and little segments that I had. And maybe some of you guys have seen them. I posted some of them, and I will post more of them if I haven't posted all of them. But I just wanted to do an overall to give you guys an overall glimpse of the mental and the psychological things that we all need to sustain and be able to do on a constant basis to keep us happy. So the happiness can be spread to other people. Now, when you become happy, it rubs off. It's like you becoming angry, so to speak, excuse me. It rubs off on others, or you being moody, or you going through mood swings. It affects those that's real close to you, or those you love, or those you share a lot of things with, sex, money, a certain type of bond or a certain type of commitment. Those things rub off on other people when you have a bad spirit, or you like I said, you down, or you moody, or you cranky, or you agitated, or you uncertain, or you unsettled, like things like that. So if you working on you constantly, it doesn't matter how somebody that's allegedly connected to you now, loving you or being there for you, they should never ever judge you or look to belittle you or look to criticize you, because they know that's a process. Should they reach them plateaus or them milestones in their life where they learned themselves, and even when you, like myself, I still learning me every second, all day, every day. That's why I say I'm going to go through certain transitions with these videos. I'm going to go through certain transitions with the show. I have to be ready for that. But like I said in the other video, I have to keep going at what I do if I want to get more subscribers and more people to come in and help what we do and grow as a unit, as a family, flourish. And I have to get more believers in here that can co-sign on some of the things that I'm saying, some of the theories that I'm bringing to the table, some of my beliefs, and some of the steps that I'm taking with the show, and not only with the show, but in my life. And I'm thankful that some of you guys are going to walk the walk with me, and I'm going to be able to walk some of the walks back with you guys, certain journeys by certain topics, So that is very, very relevant when you're talking about psychological strength, mental stability, mental health, mental hygiene. So reading and drinking water and getting rest, and then working on yourself physically, like I said, changing and or enhancing. So if you say I already, eat enough fruits and vegetables, well, certain fruits and or vegetables that you don't eat, now you want to implement that into your diet, how you can, when you can. And like I always say, if you're doing any type of homework and research on me or on my show, I appreciate that, but always do homework and research on those fruits and on those vegetables so you can really find out the true nutrients and proteins that lie in those fruits and vegetables. And then some of the mental steps I'm telling you to take, try to work on it enough and see if it applies in your life. And like I said, that depends on your work schedule, or if you have children involved, or where you live at, your environment, the atmosphere. If you can get rest based around, it may be noisy where you live at, not just in your residence, maybe the community, things like that. So if all those things are aligned where you can get the essential rest and drink the right amount of water and make it to the bathroom where you can pace yourself, like I said, and just do the little things and then implement them, it will inquire, and then you can and put that into your own life and with what you're doing. So all the mental steps and some of the physical things that I just said in this video, trust me guys, it will apply as long as you guys take the necessary steps. It'll work. So I'm your host, the Enlightened One, aka Highly Gifted. This has been another episode of Final Say. Again, you guys get down in the comment box, let me know what's going on. But this was just overall of some of the skits and or videos that I put out about mental health, mental stability, mental structure, and anything under that umbrella kind of. I just wanted to kind of sum some of those things up. So if this video was too extended, I apologize. And if it was too short, I apologize. But you guys know I'm looking to project my views and my thoughts on certain things. Definitely when it comes to getting us some mental healing that we all need in life and in society and throughout the globe. So I love you guys. May God watch. May the Most High watch. And you guys stay blessed. Peace.